Okay, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna play a 15-10 minute game. I'm gonna play a rapid game. I haven't played in I haven't played in 3 months. I took a huge break. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 lately. Don't ask why. Um, I played an over the board tournament. That was whoa, 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 dude! It said I would lose 18 points if I lost that game. Is that because I haven't played in forever? Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Maybe it's because I haven't played in forever. That's really searching for a game. Win plus 18, lose minus 16. Well, if I win, I'm 18-20, I guess. We're gonna keep playing the Caro Kann. I also spent a lot of my break from chess trying to like learn the Sicilian. I don't really feel like doing that. I didn't. It's too difficult. You know, it's a hard opening to learn. Advance. Let's go bishop f5. I stopped playing this with c5. I know if you go here, you can't go here because there's g4. He goes here, you gotta go here. Okay. Let's go here, and then we'll go c5. A3. That move seems like a huge waste of time. Like I just get to play c5, knight c6. Yeah. Yeah, let's play knight c6. I might just take this. I like in the Caro Kann when you just take, and this is just weak. This is just backward. I like playing it like that. Bishop e5, okay. That's what I would expect. Now we can take, but I kind of, now I don't like knight takes d4, hitting this, which would really suck to get captured. We could play bishop e4 and say, hey, I'm gonna take your knight. Because then there's no way to get rid of it other than like this or maybe this. No way to get rid of my bishop. Go here, and then there's knight g5, actually. Ooh, here, knight g5, back, queen here. But then there's this. It would just get really weird. Bishop b5. Yeah, I don't want him to be able to play. We could go queen b6 here, which sort of says, hey, do something about this, or we could go a6 and then take. I really like a6 because I want to be able to take this at some point. And if he takes with knight, that's actually bad for us because we lose this pawn now. Well, we'll just go here and defend it. We should have played rook c8, actually. That was... See, blitz brain. The whole time I'm trying to avoid playing knight here because then there's take, and then if you move your knight, there's this. I'm trying to avoid that the whole time. And I fucking allow it anyway, so now he has to damage our... Well, this is a huge relief. This is a huge relief. Well, we could go here, but that just simply encourages him to ruin our... Let's go here, just defending everybody. And I kind of think I want to keep this now, but I can put it here. Yeah, now that I have both bishops, I kind of want to like bring it back and then... But I don't... But also, I want to put the knight on c6. I don't... Or f5. I don't want to put the knight... Let's go here. Because this will give some hope to our... Our center is better now. I think he should have taken here and ruined my pawn structure. Maybe he can even jab with e6. This doesn't work. This isn't a dangerous pin or a dangerous x-ray. I think it's just a safe pre-move. Okay, he goes back that way. We could pin the knight if we want, but I think we should just keep... We should just keep bringing in strong development, put the bishop on e7 and castle. Our center is very nice. We could have gone here, but then there's just this, isn't there? And we haven't really accomplished anything, and the knight is kind of on a dumb square, so never mind. The knight here is kind of a goofball. So that knight doesn't have any more forward mobility. This is dumb anyway. Bishop e7 is the only reasonable move. We can also play rook b8 at some point. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea to play b4 there, bro. Oh, my mic's been really far away. Hopefully my voice has been being picked up this whole time. I don't think b4 was a good move. Well, mainly because you can just ignore it. We can just castle. And then... And then what? You know? We can just castle. And if he takes, that's like... glorious for us because there's just these weaknesses. This might be weak anyway. And there's nothing of this sort. I don't really think b4 was a good move at all. I definitely don't want to play c4. I like this little c pawn. Or at least better control over this square. At least decent control over this square is what we want. And I'm going to put this rook here, and then maybe I'll put the bishop there. so that you can't capture here, because then there's going to be like take. And then you could put knight there, but still a weird configuration of moves. We might even be able to take. Definitely trying to play g4. There's never going to be this because I have a bishop. And there's not going to be this because I'm not going to play this move. And if there's that, there's just this, right? I could play c4 and allow this, but then get a bishop to d3. But I don't know how good that bishop would even be, though. That's the problem. Is there like take? Is there taking on b4, then some kind of recapture in a5, b5? My knight doesn't have anywhere to go, so that's dumb. Yeah. Tension does not require. Tension does not need to be resolved. f6 is a good move here. Dude, in fact, I might just play that. f6 is very good. I don't know. f6 g4? f6 g4, bishop g6, knight h4, and then there's a pawn here. But then maybe you could go bishop d3. But then, like, knight here, threatening the pawn and the bishop. It's going to be a whole mess. Then you could go here, hitting the bishop and defending the pawn. And then he goes here. I'm just calculating crazy stuff. I want to play f6, but I'm worried about this move. Wait, but then I could take. And then he takes. Let's play it. I think f6 is such a great move. I'm worried about g4, but I don't think it should be, actually. I can take. f6 just is so juicy. Wait, is f6 a fucking blunder? He takes. But then I take, and then if he takes this, I can come back. And then I... Wow, that was a blunder. Yeah, now this is a huge threat. Dude, this was a blunder just, like, to begin with. But we have to do something about it now, right? I could just move out of the way. Yeah, there's like this move. He's threatening this move. I could just move my queen out of the way. Like, I could just play queen c8. Is there a better square for my queen? Let's defend. Let's overprotect e6. Just in case. f6 was a terrible move. It just looked good, and I just played it. What was better than f6? Probably just fd8. Probably just rook fd8. Being much more patient. I'm not playing this solidly enough at all. No g4 nonsense to worry about. Knight df3. Yeah, trying to hold on to that makes sense. Here is a blunder because he takes. Well, it's not a blunder, actually, because I can take and then the bishop's defended. And there's no rook here because there's this. So this actually isn't a blunder. But I kind of like this move better. I actually didn't mean to play that just now. Holy shit. It's okay, though, because there's nothing on this diagonal, and there's no... There's no tactics. We're fine. We are fine. Now he takes the pawn. Well, because he can do that. But that's a mistake because we're going to go here and here. If we takes with the bishop, we don't recapture. Okay, he takes with the knight. So now we're going to have to recapture. Because if he takes, then he's going to fork us. So we have to capture like this. We have to. And we're even material, and I think white is better, unfortunately. Oh, there's no deflection to hit this. Yeah, okay. A tempo against the queen. That's fine. Should we just keep the queen on c4? I would like to keep some f2 pressure. Should we like set up some kind of sack? Should I try to transfer over here? Should I play like queen e6? Ooh, queen e6, g4. No. No, g4 is deranged. Queen e6, I might even play like queen h4. No, no fucking way. Yeah. We have this backwards pawn. And this rook is annoying. White is better. White is definitely better, but I think we can probably like put the queen here. Yeah. Yeah, controlling the shit out of e5. That's a good move. And he's going to go here and so we should probably move this. No, that weakens it. We can still go here. We can't. g4. We cannot because there's g4. This is a very annoying move. We can go. Where we can go is h4. We can go queen h4. I think queen h4 is very nice. We can go queen h4. Any g4, bishop e4. We might just reposition the bishop to e4 anyway. I don't think we're setting up a sack at all. This bishop is not going to move off of this diagonal, so there's no... I might need to just bring this rook over and protect it. Then maybe like we're going to get problems with this pawn. I just don't see a world where my opponent, realistically speaking, could play g4, though. It just looks crazy. Like, it will win this pawn, but I think after bishop e4 and the weakness of the king, it's like, no, it's not happening. Queen f1, but then you're like lining up on... Oof. Maybe it works because the bishop on d4. Queen there, yeah. He's overprotecting f2. Maybe I could get a draw by, like, deflecting everybody. Or do I just overprotect over here? Do I go for activity, or do I overprotect everybody? Queen g4 loses to g4. Queen g5 loses to g4. Or do I just go bishop f4? That allows rook takes, which I think is just the best move. That just allows rook takes. Rook b8, rook c8, or rook e8 all look good. Let's protect everybody. Let's just protect everybody. I feel like now we can put a bishop on f4 and actually feel good about it. I feel like this move has a real purpose. I want to go queen g5 and play like bishop h3, but it just doesn't work. There's a rook on e5. Rook e5 was okay, he's tripling. Bishop e4, f3. The queen makes contact with the rook on e1. But that sack isn't going to work. That doesn't work either. I feel like I can put my rook on this diagonal and not suffer for it. Maybe he just has rook e3 though now. No, because there's this rook e3, rook f8, g4. But then I'm going to check him and maybe like... This is super weird. He's looking for a disco right now. I don't think there's any discos. Hmm. Ah, but this now, I think. With the simple threat of rook g6. And if you don't capture... This is brilliant. Rook e3 is a blunder because of this. This move was so well timed, I think. Whoa. It's got very interesting. What do you do if you're not recapturing, though? What's the plan for white if you don't recapture? If you don't capture the bishop on h3, what do you do? Okay. Simple threat. Has he missed that this is now a defender? That you cannot capture? Yeah, he goes to block. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a pin! E5 is a blunder, and if he captures on f6, I get mated. It is an unholy pin. I thought e5, but there's queen takes f6, and it's a pin, so there's nothing you can do. There's this move. Rook captures, h captures. Oh, and there's still no rook captures. We're still probably lost. Yeah. There's still, you can't take here. That might have been a mistake. No, there is not. This, though. That wasn't a mistake. It brings the rook to e7. Going here, I wanted to swing around. Use my open H file. But now this is actually an idea. Now that's the thing. Now e5 is an idea. E5 is this. Yeah. Maybe I can get a draw by doing this. I don't think that'll work at all. He's just going to check like this or like this. Or like that. This would be interesting, even though this bishop has just been here the whole time. Threatening this, but he's going to check me on b8. Silly goober. What a silly goober. He blundered. But I'm sure there's still... It's not even... What? I'm such an idiot. I mean, maybe there's counter. Oh, maybe there will be this. But there's this. Or that. Queen defending everything. We'll go here. Trying to get a tactic out of this. Trying to get something. Trying to get my opponent to make a stupid move. My opponent has too much time and material. I thought that bishop sacrifice was so good. That's an insane move. What the fuck? That's a crazy move. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I have this, which is... Whoa. I'm not going to step onto a dark square. He doesn't want to move his queen. He doesn't feel like he can. I don't think he can. He could put his bishop back here. Oh, I thought this was my rook, lol. Yeah, you can't take. He takes. You can go boom, and then he can block with literally anything. Yeah, so. In fact, if you go boom, he's going to block boom, and it's going to be a check. So I think this move does win my opponent the game. But we have to try, because a queen trade is just rolling over and dying. You know? This sets it up as disco and offers a queen trade. We have to try this. This is going to be a check. But okay, wait, never mind. Maybe it's still something. Maybe we'll still be able to play this. But that doesn't even do anything. We're just resisting as much as possible. This move is actually a blunder because I can go here. How funny is that? It's probably a blunder among other reasons. That's a good one too. Does it have any like counter? Does it have any threat like a checkmate along with it? Well, here we might be able to go like boom. This is a crazy move, but then there's that. Also, this. I would say I don't care about. Oh, wow, I might be able to hide. Are you serious? Are you serious? My king is gonna, like, sprint. There's no e-file check. There's only this, and then I go here. And then where are the checks that keep your rook alive? There are none. If I get chased around, it's just going to be a draw. I think he can chase me around for a draw. But I think he let my heavies pull up to the party. Yeah. See, now there's no check that keeps your rook alive. How funny is that? I think my opponent might have bungled this ferociously. Like, seriously fucked up. I think I'm just... It's not mating. Is it? Is this a mate? Am I gonna mate my opponent? Maybe if he moves his bishop, I'll have something to do, like here. That would be a good move, but that actually wins his. Even if it wouldn't be a mate, it would win his rook. Dude, we might be in business. We might. I think we win. Oh my god. The fuck. What the fuck? I don't think this is a good check. Check. He can block. That might be a bad idea. Oh my god. Or rook. Let's check. This is fucking insane move. But then there'd be queen d8 if I went king f6. Is there a slow move? Okay, he's gonna block. Oh my god. No way. He had to block with the queen. He had to block with the queen. I literally couldn't think of anything else to do. I'm gonna take with rook and go here and it's checkmate. And then he blocks with the rook. What's going on? What's actually going on? But he has to go here. Okay, I think I'm gonna win. I can't tell anymore, you guys. This is gonna be a crazy, crazy end of the game. Okay, but if I take with the queen, what happens? He goes here. And I run out of moves. Let's take. No time for calculating anymore. Wait, he can't block with the rook. What am I talking about? Block with the rook. He... Oh, if I checked him here, I would lose the rook. Is it perpetual? I think it's a draw. There's a mating mechanism here. No, there's not. No, there isn't. Wow. Well, my first came back in 3 months was wild. That was violent. I forgot this was even the Caro Kann game, you guys. Okay, c6, d5. It's an advanced Caro Kann. I started playing bishop f5 more recently instead of this c6 thing, which is kind of like a kind of the Gotham chess way of doing things. I know it's a variation. He didn't invent it, but it's become more popular because of him in recent years. As if I should know. I've only been playing chess for 2.5 years, but whatever. Not even 2 years, actually. A3. I've never seen this. I don't really know what the point of A3 is. Probably just like for B5 if you're going to hold on to that C5 pawn. B4, I meant. C5 hurting their pawn structure is a good idea. C3 strengthens. Knight C6. Bishop E5 is a nice pin. A6 is the best move. Yeah, CD is a mistake. I've made this mistake before, and I even said, I don't want to take and then get hit with this later. And then that's exactly what I did. I should have played C4, it says. That's a very strange idea. I'm not good with closed positions yet. Permitted the doubling of pawns, which my opponent didn't do. Knight E7. Rook E1, and then C5 is the best move. The computer wants him to take the bishop. He goes knight F3. I thought about knight G6. It just didn't look as good to me just after bishop G3. I just thought, what's the point, right? The pawn is still defended. I like the knight better on C6. Knight BD2 is inaccurate. It wants C4. He never played C4. Bishop E7 is developing. B4 is the best move. I didn't think this was a good move at all. I did not think this was a good move. I just kept the detention with castling. And black is slightly better here. And I did think I was slightly better. I have a nice C and D center. Typical development for the Caro Kann and the bishop pair. And I thought, well, I'm going to bring my rooks in over onto this queen side. And I think his queen side structure is pretty soft. I have more videos of my rapid games where I have heavily exploited a queenside overextension in the Caro Kann. It's definitely something I think I'm pretty good at doing. An idea in the Caro, I think I understand pretty well. H3 is good. Yeah, F6 is a terrible move. I thought about Rook FD8. Apparently, Rook FC8 was best. Just adding C file control, anticipating it breaking open, which is great. I even thought about AB1 or AB8 in anticipation of this file breaking open. F6 was a really bad move. F6 is an idea in the Caro Kann sometimes, but it's so risky with the light squared bishop. Taking here was better. It's not so bad. It's just giving the advantage back to white is all. F takes E, and then obviously knight takes E. And black is just saddled with this weakness that we did have later in the game. Queen E2 just piles up on it a little bit more. It's probably going to take here and then put the knight on D4. White would be better in that situation, definitely. And I played this move, and I instantly knew it was a mistake. He plays bishop G3, and we take. It wanted knight takes E5, and then to move your queen after, but I thought let's keep some pieces on the board. Knight DF3 I thought was a great move. I thought this was a really good move, just reinforcing that E5 control. Whoops. Bishop f6. It's desperate for me to eliminate this knight, to just say, hey, screw it, knight on c6, trade it. And then he'll just replace it in the middle. I didn't understand. My first thought is always keep the tension. You know, keep the piece tension. If you have pieces, if you can't think of a good reason to trade pieces, don't. So now it thinks you've got to trade. Because you do have to trade. Because you're hitting this c5 pawn afterward. Queen takes c5? Okay, guys, this is deranged. Knight d7. Queen c3, and what? He takes, and then what? Queen a1, queen a1, b1, rook a1, rook of fate. Whoa. And I have a pawn. That's insane. What an insane line. I just saw the fork, and I just thought, no way I can do that. Apparently, it's a huge mistake. Bishop takes e5, queen takes c5. Bishop d4 is inaccurate, but who knows? Rook e5 is a great move. Rook e5 is a really nice move, blockading. I wasn't even able to play e5, but just shutting it down completely is a really nice idea. Queen h4. Playing queen h4 because I want activity. I want something. I need to generate counterplay because I'm in the center. I'm getting blockaded really hard. I don't see any potential with the queen side because his dark squared bishop is so good. So I swing over to the king and I say, let's try to use my open f file and maybe sacrifice my light squared bishop. This was a complete oversight. I hang a pawn and he misses it. But he's just piling up on this backward e pawn. So I was like, okay, let's play rook f6. Apparently, rook takes d5. Oh, rook d5 is the tactic. Rook d5 is the tactic. I was going to say, does he have this? No. I take. And then there's no this. Does he have this? No. I take. Wow. You take the pawn. And your rook is hit. I mean, you take the d pawn, then you go this way. Wait a minute. You take the d pawn, you go here. What? Then what? Oh, and then you just use the pin again and take the... Wow. You're hitting this, but then now queen e4 is just like, okay, wow. Wow. How crazy is that? So this being a mistake, it says rook g6 first. Rook g6 first. Switch up the move order. Rook g6 first, and now you're really threatening. Queen c6. Just to hit that. And the rook b... Very interesting. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, we blundered this bishop. I thought this was... Oh, rook g6 now. King f1. Queen h3. King e2. See, but I didn't want the king to run. I wanted to take and... I wanted to take and go here. What I missed is that this g5 square is no longer covered. Yeah, rook g5 is an insane move. My opponent was crazy. From the UAE. I've been there. I've been to Dubai. My opponent was... What time is it in the UAE right now? Damn, they're up late. My opponent was up really late. He was grinding. Rook g5 is a really nice move. Queen h6. I played rook g6 anyway. I just thought, okay, I need to trade these rooks. Rook e3 is best. Queen g4 is best. Rook g3. Queen d1 check. King g2. King f7. Um, Rook F3 is better. Rook F3 is definitely better. Now, Rook F3? Oh, Rook F3 is a blunder because of a Desperado. I was a little... When I played this move, I thought, ooh, Rook F3 maybe. But there's actually Queen F3, and then we're winning. So he saw that. Queen C6. Rook E8, I thought, okay, just check me, right? Just keep checking me. And I'm just going to keep going to Rook E7. I'm going to swing over here, and I'm going to go checkmate you if you don't. So I thought maybe this would make a draw somehow. But he played Queen F4, went King E8, and he took the pawn. I guess this was a lapse of judgment. Rook F7. What was better? Queen A4? I'm not playing Queen A4, bruh. I'm not playing Queen A4 there. Queen E2. I'm just trying to keep contact. Very, very, very desperate to repeat the position here. But Rook E7 was a nice find. I thought this Queen G4 was losing after Bishop G3 check. But I found Rook E7. I don't even care that this is apparently a forced mate after Queen D1 with a move like Rook B6. Rook B6 is mate in 7 or Rook A6. Why not Rook C6? What's wrong, Otzi? Yeah, Rook E1, and here's where the counterplay showed up. I'm still lost. Yes, this was the mistake. Queen blocks, and black loses. Rook blocks. And here we repeated. There was no checkmating mechanism. I thought there had to be like a geometrical way. I'm like there had to be this, right? But there isn't. If there was this, if I could go here, and my opponent would go here. Oh, wow. There's not even that. This move doesn't even do anything. Rook F3 check. It wouldn't have worked anyway. Any D4 wouldn't have worked anyway. So I was wise to just take this drawing mechanism. That's incredible. Wow. Thank you guys for being along the ride with me for that. I will be uploading this tonight. Hey, 1803. We got 1 point out of it. Hope you guys learned something about counterplay that game. That was one of my best staying alive games I've ever had. And it felt good to play a 60-move chess game. Maybe I'll go over the classical tournament that I went to. I'll try to upload more rapid on my climb, trying to get to 2,000. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I'll see you guys later.